What's up? I'm the real Dill again with another video. This video is about keeping ourselves correct and having a code of conduct. Brothers, we must keep ourselves correct. And what I mean by keeping ourselves correct is the bare minimum contact with the police department. We all gonna have that occasional traffic ticket, but I'm talking about felonies. We have too many brothers that's in the penitentiary right now, and that's all because you're not keeping yourself correct legally. You dig? And I am 54 years old, man. I've never been to the penitentiary, man. You know, I done had my brushes with the law, you understand? But you know, there's a line that I'm just not gonna cross. You understand? But keeping ourselves correct is something that we must do as black men. You know, having financial responsibility. You know, there's nothing wrong with being financially literate. You know, worrying about your credit report. You understand? Paying your bills on time. You understand? There's nothing wrong with that. That's what a man is supposed to do traditionally. You know, we are the keepers of the house. You know, but unfortunately, that under 35 generation, you know, they're very, very much off code and they're not correct. You know, as men. You dig? And these babies. You know, your brothers is out here making these babies, man, like 40 going north. You know what I'm saying? No one has been telling you how to value your seed out here. You know, and that's a part of keeping yourself correct. You don't just spread your seed. You know, you don't plant your seed in soil that your plant's gonna have growth. And that's what you're doing. You know, you planting seeds over here, you're planting seeds over there, and you're not supervising your children, man. You know, and that makes you look bad. That's not living correct, and that's also being off code. Can you dig it? Let's talk about having a code of conduct out here. And that's a big, big problem. You know, that under 35 generation, you know, you brothers, man, are off code. You probably don't even know what being on code is about. You know, I remember perfectly well what being on code is about. And let me explain that to you. Look, as men, we do not worry about what the women are doing. What we worry about is men's business and men's business only. I notice nowadays, man, you know, you have a group of guys and it's about 3 or 4 women. All of them is in a conversation together. Look here, men don't do that. Men don't do that. If you was to see me and some of my partners, you know, some of my partners, when we talking amongst ourselves and we having a quiet conversation to ourselves. And what we talk about the issues of the black community. We talk about, you know, the generational differences. We talk about how it used to be back in the day. And you'd be surprised how many women gravitate toward that conversation. Because in this racial climate, it's about black awareness nowadays, man. You know, all of that club stuff and what women doing, you know, that's making you look bad. That's making the black community look bad as a whole, especially when it comes to the men. You know, and as an OG, you know, in my generation, the OGs and the old queens out here, man, we looking at y'all, man, you know, we trying to talk to you, you know. And another, what I see, you know, of this generation being off code is the fact that you don't listen. You know, you think you know every damn thing. You know, and you have this disrespect. If you disrespect somebody older than you, you disrespecting yourself. You know, because they're gonna always be someone older than you. You're gonna get older sooner or later. You know, but you know, you young dudes, especially you dudes that's, man, in your 30s, man, that just think you got this whole, you got the game all figured out. and you don't. Because first of all, most of your game you getting from YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're getting it from, or you getting it from Empire, or you getting it from Power. You're not having a man-to-man conversation, because a lot of you dudes under 35 don't even know how to talk man-to-man with somebody my age. You know, you can't even look me in my eye, or you try to cut me off because you try to prove that you are a man by, you know, over-talking. You know what I'm saying? But a real man listens. You know, a real man listens to his elders. He also listens to his fellow man, and he also listens to some of the women's issues. You dig? You know, but a lot of us are off cold. You know, black men, you off cold. You understand? You know, that's why I'm noticing, you know, nowadays that a lot of the younger dudes, man, is gravitating toward these channels, you know, like The Real Deal, you know, like the Elder Rashawn DeLay, the 411 talk show host, the Arlo Monks. You dig what I'm saying? Then you got some of the younger sisters that's listening to like the Internet Granny. Then you got the woke black woman, and I found this new sister, Sweet June. Then you got Clarissa, aka C Temptation. You know, you got a lot of these old G's and these old queens out here, man, that's dropping that truism. You know, and slowly but surely, you know, you reining in the young generation. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about the men. You know, the black man of today, man. You know, your mind, you know, is gone. You know, not all of you, you know, don't get it twisted, not all of you. But the ones, you know who I'm talking to, you know who I'm talking about. You know, all this, you know, this beefing with women and, you know, man, look, that's off code for men. We don't conduct ourselves like that. I know I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't. It's a whole lot of friends that I had to let go because they got that mentality. Always playing victim mode when it comes to the women out here. You know? You don't even need to be worried about them. Let them worry about themselves. They got women that's gonna talk to them. Shit. You know, you worry about men's business. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. And as I said, I'ma keep saying it, man. You know, it's up to us to get these women back, to rein these women in. And it's all about keeping ourselves correct and having a code of conduct, baby. You know, that's it. That's it. You know, those are laws. You dig? Not that pimpology shit. You know, and some of these YouTubers is out here throwing out here, man. You know? But anyway, I'm your man, The Real Deal, out of the city of Gary, Indiana, with another video. Peace and love to the YouTube family. And peace and love to the black community coming from The Real Deal. Peace, y'all.